Hey everybody, welcome to the Movie Goers podcast. My name is Jordan. You can find me on all socials at Jordy B Writing.
And I'm Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And today we're going to be reviewing Think Like a Man. This movie came out in 2012, starring Kevin Hart, Michael Ealy, Taraji P. Henson, Megan Good, Regina Hall, Terrence J, Aggie Pride, Jerry Ferrera, Romany Malco, and Gabrielle Union. Think Like a Man is based on Steve Harvey's book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man.
Are we
The
still
film
pretending he
follows
wrote that book and no one, like he didn't hire a writer?
Yeah, let's rephrase that. Act like a lady, think like a man, as told to Steve Harvey.
Thank you. Think Steve Harvey sat down with a Word document and wrote a book. Who are we
Facts.
kidding?
Right. I've heard him speak English.
Right. Give me a break.
The film follows four women who use its advice to navigate their relationships. When their boyfriends discover their playbook, they try to use it to their advantage, leading to a hilarious battle of the sexes as each couple tries to outsmart the other in the game of love. So I'm gonna toss it to you for opening act one.
Act one is we're gonna call it the discovery, and the game begins. The women, frustrated with their relationships, discover Steve Harvey's relationship book and apply its playbook to their unsuspecting boyfriends and or lovers, whatever you want to call them. Initial, because they're not boyfriends altogether. Initial success leads to confidence and a sense of control in their love lives. We're just going to address the elephant in the room off the bat, and that is the absurdity of a twice divorcee telling women how to keep a man. Uh,
Thank you. That was going to be my first observation, especially
um,
if you cheated.
yeah, like it's kind of like when you watch a superhero movie, you have to understand that they have superpowers, and like that's just like the
Right,
baseline. You have to put yourself in that world. Like it's
right.
absurd. Like Harry Potter, you
Yes.
can't be like, well, how are they flying? Like it is absurd that this man wrote a
Right.
relationship book, but that is the premise of the movie, so we must accept it as the premise of the movie.
You know what? It's not even
Um,
absurd that he wrote one. It's absurd that people bought it.
I mean, again, I'll say my next line: the Steve Harvey relationship guru phase was not Black people's finest hour.
Yeah.
Like, this book was
I don't
hotter than
remember
fish grease.
that.
Man,
I remember watching the show and people really like thought he was a good person to get relationship advice from.
I
I'll never
thought I was
understand
in the
it.
Twilight Zone. I was like, this man,
Like this.
he's been divorced twice. His
Yes.
new wife is like some
Was the
sugar
side
mama
chick.
who used to date a drug dealer, and
That drug dealer was his cousin, if I'm correct. If
it.
memory serves, I'm pretty sure that was his cousin, I think, at one point.
Again, we have to accept the premise of the movie
I
for
don't know. Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Act One, man.
Yeah, so yeah, this book type premise of him writing this book is crazy. I also want to say he sold us out because why you snitching why you snitching? uh I also think it's important to point out that it feels like so long ago that people forget this was Kevin Hart's breakout role. Like this was his big break. This was the role that really put him on the map, that led to all the big opportunities that he went on to, take advantage of. Because before that it was like soul playing and he was just like playing bit roles in rom-coms and shit like
Was
that.
this was after
Um,
40-Year-Old Virgin, but that was a very, very bit part. This was his first
yeah,
meaty part.
and I think yes, correct. Yeah.
And he carried the
Um,
damn movie because
he really did.
we'll get to that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to
Because any scene with Gabrielle Union, man, she's a terrible actress. Whew,
that.
man.
She's so fine. I don't even know if I am aware that she's a terrible actress. I'm
I
gonna be honest
mean,
with you,
I don't
and I
believe a
like her so
word
much as
she
a person.
says. Um,
Well, I think it's because she was with Turtle.
who did
I'm
casting
sorry.
for this movie?
Are we going to talk about that? That's really what it is, I think. Because
I feel like they just drew straws for like who was gonna be with who, and
yeah, because the idea of a woman like Gabrielle Union settling for 9 years, waiting for a man like Turtle. No offense, shout out to Jerry.
Crib was
For
fly
nine
though.
years, all the cribs in this movie were fly as fuck. Those lofts, they
Yeah.
were tough.
It was set in LA, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I believe
All
so.
these
Yeah.
regular people in multi-million dollar lofts, but that's a trope that we
Yeah.
we've
We
run into
beat
the
that
ground.
we beat that horse to death.
Yeah.
Um
What you got?
I want to first of all, here's how you know that they say like everyone in Hollywood knows each other.
Yeah.
This movie is proof of that because how the fuck did they get all these celebrities in this one movie for 12 million dollars? I looked up the budget. The budget was $12 million and you have three Chris Brown cameos in it.
Yeah.
Like
I saw Bruce at the end. I was like, damn, they got
oh
Bruce
yeah,
Bruce.
Bruce. Yeah, Takara was in it. Kelly
Lala
Rowland.
was in it.
Yeah, Kelly Rowland. Who else was
I
in
forgot
it?
about Kelly Rowland.
Shit. Melissa Ford was in it.
The the
Um,
the music journalist who's got Alzheimer's now was in it. It's Kevin Hart's woman,
Wendy Williams.
Wendy
Wendy
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, she had a
Yep.
little piece in there.
Yeah. Um,
He got um Terrence J's mama. That's a pretty prominent.
Jennifer Lewis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
Here,
he really
that's
did. They really
definitely,
did pull all the
yeah.
strings. Should have
They
pulled one
really
and got a
did.
better actress than Gabrielle Union.
I also want to say that because this is an opening montage where it was like all the guys' relationship problems.
Yeah.
Fumbling Carrie Hilson. If I fumbled Carrie Hilson, I would jump off a cliff with a book bag filled with rocks, and no helmet.
We'll get into how over the top the archetypes are, but it
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
like he brought it like there's mama's boy and then there's you brought your mom on a date to this restaurant unless it's like her birthday or something. You're frozen. How are we doing?
All right.
I
Three,
think
two,
you're back.
one.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Close enough. It'll be fine. Um
All
yeah,
right.
they were just like over the top archetypes. Like he brings his mom to the date
On a date.
and
Yeah.
it was like this intimate dinner and his mom first of all like mo even mama's boys, their mom would be like, no.
No.
You can take me out to dinner tomorrow,
Yeah. We
but
can
no,
go
I
on a
don't.
Sunday for lunch.
Correct. Like this isn't the only day of the week I'm free. We don't have to double book you for dinner.
Right.
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then you got the uncommittal uh Gabriel Jerry dude, and it's like he's literally
Yeah.
has like a couch from college. Like so it's just
Yeah.
I'm a single dude who's in his mid to late 30s, and like yeah, even I bought a new couch eventually. Like you just,
Right.
you know, like you look at it and you go, okay, this is unbefitting an adult, and you just go buy a new couch. So
Right. Yes, that's true. I will say one thing that made me crack up is the opening scene where they're playing ball in the gym. And it reminded me of the the Joe Budden episode where they all were hooping and Ice towards Achilles.
did he really tear his Achilles?
Yeah, he did dead ass towards Achilles. Yeah, he was in a boot for like weeks and months.
That's why I gave up pickup hoops, man. Round,
Sorry,
you
not
will
Ice.
tear.
Ish. It was Ish that did it. My bad.
You will tear your Achilles, man. I know a couple people whose Achilles have popped trying to hoop, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just people don't realize, man, all that running and jumping and cutting, and if you're not conditioned for it,
Yeah, if you didn't stretch,
them tendons are unforgiving, man.
they will rupture.
So all these black people in the movie, did black people write the movie? Because there's a scene. You ever watch a
Yeah.
scene and you're like, white person wrote that scene. So there he's in the car, Romeo Malco and Megan Good,
Mhm.
and he plays a song. And he's like, she starts singing and she's like, this is my favorite song, play it up. And he's like, you
Yeah.
know who these guys are? And it was fucking Jodeci. I was like,
I
wait.
was confused by that. I was like, they're
Like,
not 8 years old. Of course they know this song.
no fucking joke. I was like, who wrote this?
Yeah.
My spidey senses were tingling. And I was like,
Yeah.
you
You
need
know
some
what? Let
black
me
people in
Google
the writer's
this.
room
Yeah, let me Google this. This might have been a white.
one black person in the room would have been like, no millennial black person doesn't know
Would
Jodeci.
not know that song. Yeah.
You got to rewrite that. That doesn't make
Come
sense.
on, bro. Yeah, let's see. Let's Google
Um,
this shit here. Written by. Huh, that's weird. Who it's written by the person that doesn't have a Wikipedia page. Can't even Google them. Um, yeah, I'm gonna assume they're white, I guess.
I didn't know realize the budget with that was that low. So we had some archetypes in the movie. I wrote down three, like the
Yes.
player, the mama's boy, the dreamer. These are
Hmm.
obviously dated terms. This movie came out in 2012. It was written on about a book that came out years before. So we're gonna modernize a
Right.
couple of these terms. What do the kids call the players these days? I think it's fuck boys or something like that.
Boys, yeah, boys. Yeah,
What
that's pretty much fuck boys, savages. Um, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it.
all right,
I'm sure there's other names, but
what do the kids call mama's boys these days?
uh, I don't know because it depends on what we're talking about here. Like Terrence J's character was relatively independent. Like he was financially independent and
Yeah.
successful. He just couldn't get off the tit. So I guess I don't know I guess just mama's boy, maybe.
Well, I've seen Twitter threads about it, and it's like this
Emotional incest.
emotional incest,
Yeah.
son husbands is probably
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
new
son
term
husband.
is, where it's just like, you know, obviously the father must have either abandoned the home, died early or
Or
whatever,
died.
and like
Yeah,
the son almost takes a husband like role.
correct.
Um, and so I think they're called son husbands now.
Yeah,
And the
that's
dreamer,
true. That's what it is.
what's his face's character?
Michael Ealy. They
This
call
is
that
kind of like the
Brokey.
guy. He's like kind of listless, kind of doesn't really
Yeah,
have a plan. He bags one though. What are we
yeah.
calling that in new age terms?
You'd go Brokey or broke, free spirited.
No, free spirited. That's a good one.
Yeah, free spirited. Yeah. Uh, what else do they call them? Full of shit.
And Jerry's
I'm trying to
character,
think. Let's see what else.
I'm gonna take that one. We're gonna call that perpetual adolescence.
Yes, that's a man child,
Yes,
man boy.
correct.
Peter
And there
Pan
are
syndrome.
there are women archetypes in this movie, but I'm not touching that. That's
Yeah,
dynamite.
yeah, because there's no, we can't. I don't know. Well, okay, let's see if we can do it we can do it
All
respectfully.
right.
Okay, so Taraji P. Henson, she's kind of the I don't know if there's a specific word term, but just like the uber successful woman who uh has some emotional blind spots. I don't know what the word is for that. Um,
Annoying.
yes, yes.
Impossible to fucking date.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've had my share of those. Yes. Okay, we got Megan Good's character. We'll skip that archetype title.
a whore.
A bop.
A bop. I like that.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna be Regina Hall's character was there's no I don't want it. Like
She
that's
was
just
just
fun.
she just was a single mother.
She was just a single mom. There's nothing
Yeah.
I don't want there's no pejorative for that. That's life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
And then
think
who was the
that's
other one?
Gabrielle's a fool for letting the man string her along for 9 years.
Yes, yes, a fool. Yes. Fool, pick me, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, pick me. She's a pick me.
Uh,
Because she
uh,
pretended to be cool with the shit that she hated.
she's in a situationship for 9 years.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you got anything else for Act One?
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I love the the pickup scene with Romany Malco and Megan Good's character.
Yeah.
Because like when you watch those type of movies and scenes when you're young, you really think that's how it is, like you're trying to get
No.
girls. And then you realize, no, some dude wrote that shit to make it
Yes.
seem like that's like a fantasy.
It's and then yeah, you're never as smooth as that. It's never conversations aren't as like witty and set up that way. And
Yeah,
you're in real life you fumble over your words. It takes you a beat to figure out what you want to say.
yeah,
They throw you for a loop. And in real life you're interrupting them. So it's all they're already climbing
right,
uphill. So yeah, you can tell. So but that's a move. That's a trope in all the movies where
right.
the super smooth guy, and then he walks away from Kelly Rowland. He's like 3, 2,
Three, two,
1. Oh my God, I rolled my eyes several times in this movie.
Yeah, about eight.
At least. All right, Act
Um,
Two. We're gonna call the men's retaliation and escalation. The men uncover the woman's secrets of the book and decide to turn the tables using the same strategies against them. A humorous and competitive battle of wits ensues, with both sides trying to outmaneuver one another. I was alluding to this earlier, but people don't fall neatly into buckets like this. I found that whole like premise
yeah.
like lazy, um, where it's just
Hmm.
like he's a dreamer, but like that's his entirety. Like he has nothing. Like he's
Yeah.
that was silly. And then you got like the mama's boy. Like will show his like people. The bad thing was like 100% of them all the time, and I just felt that that was a little lazy.
Right, right, right.
People are there. People hold multitudes, and they're whole
Yeah.
people. And it would have been nice if we got like it was like they were set into buckets of their bad traits, and the bad traits were there, but that was literally the whole
Mhm.
character. There was no
Right.
nuance to it whatsoever. And I get there's a lot of people on screen. You have 2 hours to give 8 characters, but
Correct.
I know it's hard. Okay,
Yeah.
do it though.
But their dialogue was so obviously suited to their character archetypes
Yeah.
that it just it was just extremely limiting to what they could have
Yes.
done because those are all very talented actors and they didn't have to they would have found they could have found a way to be those things without having to say I need to spend Sunday with my mom every Sunday
Yeah.
because you know what I mean, like, by the way, no dude, I don't care how much you love your mom, no dude is like, hey, for a guys night out to celebrate my boy's divorce, we're gonna have our mom bake cookies and we're gonna watch fucking a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh my God.
If one of y'all said that to me, I would punch y'all in the face.
It's not a, yeah, and it's like, yeah, I don't really have anything to add to that. It was, the dialogue in this movie wasn't great. It was very stilted. It
Yeah,
was very,
correct.
it felt like, it felt written by, it's like how 8-year-olds think adults talk.
Yeah, yeah,
And it just,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so let me ask you this. How, how was it a betrayal to find out that they were reading the book?
I had that question written down. I was gonna say, like, did they not think that they would find the book if it was that big of a deal in
The New
society
York
in this
Times
world?
bestseller.
Yeah, it
He's
was a
on
bestseller,
TV.
bro. I don't wait, every day.
But
Y'all thought he
also,
wouldn't,
the book tells you what to expect.
and you got what you expected.
And you got what, and then it's just like,
By the way, you
so,
also got what you wanted. So I don't really understand what the problem was either. I didn't get that. Um, Also, my thing with like Megan Good's character was like, okay, everything that happened with you and all the dudes before you met oh boy was consensual in
yeah.
theory in the script, right? So you then flipping it on like, oh, I gotta keep these men in check, and it's like, bro, you went home with them and slept with them because you wanted to go home with them and sleep with them.
And something
Where's
else
the
I had in the
accountability there?
movie, like Megan characters, um, I hate the word problematic, but like, I
Yeah,
found Megan Good's character problematic in the sense that like there was just no consideration that she might have just wanted to have sex with these
wanted to
men.
have sex. Yeah,
Like she was just like
like
she was there was this idea that she was like being like as if she needed to be manipulated to sleep with someone that looks like Chris Brown. Like, like
right, right,
like
right.
it's a very handsome dude. Like she seemed to, I mean, there was just no reckoning with the fact that maybe she wanted to sleep with these men, and there's
Right.
nothing wrong with that.
At all.
I called her a whore earlier as like a joke, but like in all seriousness, like
She was just
she
a
had
single woman.
agency here, and she was a single woman, and she can have sex with as many men as she want, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Not at
Um,
all.
and the movie portrays it as if she's like breaking the code of the universe or something. It's just like bizarre. It's like she needs
They're
to
like, oh my
be
God, she had sex
celibate to
before
find a
90
good
days.
man, and it's like
Yeah.
good men enjoy sex too. And it's
Yeah.
like the whole premise of like, well, when you start a job, you don't get benefits right away, and so treating a vagina like a healthcare
But you
plan was
know,
just
right. It's
bizarre.
just stupid. And by the way, when you work a job for the money and you get the money right away.
Yeah,
So it doesn't make that metaphor doesn't make any sense.
that's why Steve Harvey shouldn't give dating advice.
Or write books anymore.
I just, it was just, it was. I found Megan Good's character to be like not her. I just found the writing of it to be really off-putting.
To be annoying. Yeah.
It felt like some church lady was writing this.
Yeah.
And it just with 2025 eyes, it was a bit strange.
Hmm.
But
I'll admit that.
she
Yeah,
got a
I agree.
dude, Malcolm, whatever.
Romany
He loved
Malco,
her.
yeah. Yeah,
He's
he
a
did. That's the thing
musician.
too. She was like, "Oh my God, I found the book," and it's like, okay, but he did have feelings for you, and he did treat you right,
Yeah.
and you did elect to sleep with him. I don't understand what the
And the
problem.
nigga had
Where's the
bacon,
betray?
egg, and cheese bagels. Who's
Right?
turning down a bacon,
Where's
egg,
the
and cheese bagel? You be mad after
like?
I eat this motherfucking bagel.
Like I don't like she acted like she was like, "Oh, you betrayed me." And how? He read a book and he did what you wanted.
It's I don't really have a good answer for that.
Um, I will say one of my favorite scenes in the movie was when they were reading the book, all the guys together, and they realized what was happening. And Jerry Freer was like, "She wants me to be better for myself? What kind of shit is that?"
Also, just like, look, I'm hard on millennials needing to grow up, but like this man clearly had his shit together. He had some Star Wars posters on the wall. Fucking
Yeah,
care,
who cares?
like, can we? That's a little, y'all a little strict for me.
I That's my thing. It's like, okay, like I get women not wanting men to grow up and all that stuff, whatever. But
Yeah,
it's like, okay, if he has a stable job and he's working and he's providing, what's wrong with him having like hobbies and interests? Like I don't
no,
like if he wasn't working all day and he just was gaming and smoking, you
yeah,
got him. But if he has a job, I don't understand what the problem is. What more do you want him to do?
I do think that, if you spend all of your free time video gaming or something like that,
Fair.
that's not cool. But I'm never gonna not play video games. I mean,
Right.
I play video games not much during the week because between work and working out and cooking in the pod, I don't really have any free time to play video games till like Thursday. Um,
Yeah.
but shit, weekend, hungover Saturday, catch me with the beep sound on the P5. So I mean, I just I'm trying to hold back from my rating, but it was a slog. It was a slog,
Yeah,
but about here.
the characters are very two-dimensional. It's just it's a good the one thing that saves the movie is that there's a lot of them. So
Yeah.
having a lot of two-dimensional characters is okay. Because if it was like three characters and they were all two-dimensional and it was a 2 hour movie, this movie really, really would have sucked.
Yeah. There's a lot of characters. They're all attractive, and we all
Yeah,
like them in things other than this, and that really carried it.
correct.
Carried it. Let's get into Act Three, man. We're gonna call this the reckoning, reconciliation, and real love. The deception and manipulation eventually lead to conflicts and misunderstandings between the couples. They are forced to confront their true feelings, abandon the game, quotation marks, and learn that genuine relationships require honesty, vulnerability, not a manual. First observation off the back, T-Mobile top five reference was a throwback, man. I was like, damn, that's
Yeah, man. That is very 2010s.
ooh, man. Because that was like your top five you didn't have to spend for minutes. And believe it or not, kids
Yep.
used to have to a limit on the minutes you can send or talk on the
That shit
phone.
was
So
crazy. It was. Yep. Free after 9, right?
you free after nine, and your top
Yeah.
five you could text unlimited,
hmm
so on and so forth. So what else you got for Act Three?
Um, so Morris Chestnut has a cameo in this movie,
Because
and I just
everyone
want to
did.
say that his Beijing was absolutely outrageous. That was some of the worst
Yeah.
shoe polish I think I've ever seen.
And I like Morris Chestnut, man, but like that whole he like like he it's like so corny. He like pulls up and it's like the sex noise and like the music comes on. It's like
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
it's
Like the
just
Barry
like
White shit.
it's like I like the body of your car. It's like, oh my
Yeah. And of
God.
course he's rich and successful, and then he's getting divorced as she's dating the guy who she thinks she's better
He was
than
not
already.
rich nor successful. And she has to play with her heart to determine what is it that she really wants. It's just, oh my God.
Right.
Every trope they could do, man. It's like they just played trope bingo.
Yeah, it's just like they took a dice and was like, all right, which characters we gonna have in here?
Anyways, what else you got for Act Three?
Um, this is kind of random, but I realized it in the third act. I was like, he was in the movie throughout. Uh, I noticed Gary Owen looks just like Keller.
He kind of does. He really kind of does.
What up, baby? You made it to the pod.
And he even plays a role right of just like random white guy words, like, oh,
Who's cool with black people?
that's pretty good. It's like he's the Gary Owen character.
Yeah.
Shout out Keller.
Um, shout out to Keller. What was I gonna say? So there, so one of the reconciliation scenes is where Terrence J and Regina Hall get back together, and they're at the family reunion. And yeah, I don't think a black person wrote this because ain't no black couple making out like that in front of their grandma at the family reunion,
Correct. Um,
unless
no,
they got proposed to.
unless they got proposed to that little. Because I mean, we're only broken up a week.
Right.
You know, yeah, I agree. Hey, we not no freaky deaky in front of Big Mama.
No, yeah, no PDA in
No,
front of grandma. Come on now.
no, or
Your
my
aunts is
mama.
there and shit. Yeah, or my
Yeah,
mom. My
yeah,
parents don't even like. They'd be like, "Why'd you kiss your girlfriend on the cheek?" Like,
yeah.
yeah, no, that's not a thing with us.
That is true.
Um, so if you were Michael Ealy's character, would you have taken Taraji back?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Um, what else is there? I mean, like, what else do you got going on?
Like, okay, so like if you
He's
knew that
not
she was
proposing
going,
for her.
well,
She didn't
yeah,
cheat. She went on a date.
yeah,
You know what it reminds me of? This is way off topic, but someone saw somewhere where this woman was like, I set up speed dating, and like I
Hmm.
can't get any men to go. And one dude responded with, because I'm saying this because like he knew that she like tried to do better and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And some dude responded with like, he was like, okay, sure. I'm gonna go to this place. I'm gonna meet this beautiful woman. We're gonna have great chemistry. We're gonna make her laugh. We're gonna share interests, whatever. And I'm gonna sit there while she tries to talk to a whole bunch of different dudes to see if she can do better, and maybe she'll come back to me. Like, no self-respecting man will put himself through that. Like,
That is a
that
fact.
is. I would rather. No, I'm not going to a speed dating event. It is not. I'm not gonna sit there while a bunch of women size me up to see if I'm worthy of spending time with them. Like, no man with options, no man with any self-respect would ever go to any of those things.
That is
Uh,
100% correct.
so it's like you say, even if you hit it off with a woman, now you have to sit and watch her try to
And
do
hope that
better.
she, yeah,
And if she does it, she'll come back around to you. It's like,
right.
nah, I think I'm good. I think I don't need any sort of event or whatever specifically
Hmm.
marketed as a dating event. I'm out because that
Oh,
shit is
hell
corny
yeah.
to me.
Yes. Yep. Those
Um,
singles mixers and those singles nights and yeah, nah.
anyways, anything my question's the closer. So you got anything else for Act Three?
Okay. With which woman, uh,
No boy.
few women, which, let me phrase that. So of the women characters and relationships in the movie, the couples, which situation or archetype are you most familiar with?
I fucked all of those archetypes. To be honest with you. Most familiar with probably Gabrielle Union. I bet a lot of women try to get me to grow up and settle down. So, um,
Yeah,
yeah, I would say most familiar with Gabrielle Union, but I have familiar with all four of the archetypes.
yeah,
Most fun is going to be Megan Good for sure. But the
100%.
one I'm most familiar with is going to be Gabrielle Union's character. How about you?
Um, I think probably in terms of just like dating, like nothing serious, the Megan Good character. In terms of like relationships, the Taraji character, unfortunately.
I will say the worst of the four is the Taraji character for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Bougie women, they love me, so I gotta figure that out. I gotta unpack that. Um,
Fair enough.
yeah, so yeah, that I've yeah, those relationships are not fun at all. And quite devaluing to your self-respect.
We can leave it at that. Do you have anything else for Act Three?
Um, yeah, so I wanted to ask you, I meant to ask you this in Act Two, but I forgot. So there's the scene where he's in the car and he's playing the Jodeci song for her, and then he plays
Correct.
his song from his album. Do you have a go-to like set the mood or like date
No,
situation song?
I don't. I'm not. I am anti-music. When in any sort of intimate setting, I think that shit is just
Okay.
not. This shit is corny to me.
Even if you're just like chilling?
Oh no, I mean that's different, but like I don't have a go-to set the mood song.
You don't
That's
throw no Teddy P for them hoes?
nah, man. First of all, that's the other thing too. Like my taste in music is old as shit. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
so ain't nobody under the age of 50 trying to hear Teddy Pendergrass. Not in that setting, you know. Like it's just that's not. He died in like, well, he stopped recording because he got paralyzed in the 80s. So,
Right.
so I think he died in the 2000s, but he was done after
Hmm.
he got paralyzed. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Never
true.
explained why that transsexual prostitute was in his driver's or his passenger seat during that accident. So
Yeah,
little black music lore.
100%. Yep.
So I got one question. What's the worst? Well, sorry, what's the worst movie we've ever reviewed, and why was it called Think Like a Man? This movie was fucking awful.
It was. It's a fun bad movie. I'd say it's a fun bad movie.
Oh my God.
So
I
I'll
saw it
say
in original run and I don't remember it being
yeah.
this bad, but man,
I don't
thank
think
God
so
for
either.
Kevin Hart because he made it watchable.
He did. Yeah. And it wasn't even the actor's fault. It was just bad writing.
Yeah, the actors did what they could with a terrible script, but it was
Yeah.
just The writing was really bad. The dialogue was really bad. The story was
It
written, it
was.
felt was so simple. It was literally like man bad, man learn good things, man good, woman love man. And that was the movie. It was just that's the other thing too. It's like all the male shortcomings were treated as like fatal flaws, and all the women's
And the
shortcomings
women's
were
were
treated
just
like
like,
like cute quirks. And it was just like,
yeah, and it's like Taraji P. Henson's character was an asshole.
yeah. I mean, she
She was a
literally was like,
snob.
"Hey, my rich ex is in town. Let me holler at you
So
later."
bye, bitch. But here's a job interview for you. Yeah.
Yeah, for your broke ass.
Yeah, for your broke ass.
Like,
You broke ass bitch.
it's just I found the writing in some spots to be legitimately insulting. Like
No, it was bad. It was very bad.
it felt
Um,
like a teen special, but like obviously it was made for adults. There's like sex scenes and things like that. But like if you
yeah,
took away the sex parts, it felt
yeah,
like some church love movie
yeah,
written for like the simplest brain 12-year-old to like,
correct.
I hated this fucking movie.
Yeah, it was like if like a Disney Channel writer like got hired to write a rom-com,
Yeah.
and then this is just what they came up with.
Correct. It felt like a Disney movie that like
Had cussing.
correct. Yeah, and cursing and some sex. So
Right. Um,
what do you rate it?
yeah, I'm gonna give it a. I will say I don't think it's the worst movie we've rated because we did rate that Tyler Perry movie,
This is worse than that
Confessions.
Tyler Perry movie.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
I got a one on this.
Really?
My first ever one. This movie was fucking horrible,
uh,
man.
I'm gonna give it 2.5 stars. Kevin Hart did his damnedest. He pretty much carried the movie on his back. Um, Beautiful cast.
Beautiful
That's all I have to
cast.
say about it. Pretty much,
Beautiful
yes.
gowns. Beautiful
Yeah,
gowns.
beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, well, yeah. Shout out to rest in peace to Aretha Franklin, man.
Yeah. Beautiful gowns. Man, when anytime you're giving like a rating on a movie and you're like, man, the cast was beautiful. It's not a good
Like,
sign.
here's my review.
Yeah,
Megan Good, so fine.
yeah, man.
What's her name? Kelly Rowland, so fine.
Oh, man. Carrie Hilson, Lala,
Carrie Hilson, La La.
Gabrielle Union was in there.
Yeah, Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson.
Jennifer Lewis, hear me out.
Okay. Sure. 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 Jennifer Lewis, dude. Her voice. She's literally played the same character my whole life. If you watch
For
Fresh Prince
50 years,
reruns,
bro. Yeah, for 50
she was
years.
the same
She was the
fucking
sassy
character in
aunt.
Fresh
Yeah, she's
Prince.
been
It's like she's literally been eating off that
she's
character for 50 years.
she's literally the straight Wanda Sykes.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. She's been an overbearing mother in movies for 50 years.
Yep.
So 1 star, man. This is awful. Tune in next week. All right. Thanks for listening. My name is Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. Jordan be writing on all socials.
Please rate, like, subscribe. We're Moviegoers Pod on all socials. That is Moviegoers PD on Twitter. That's PD on Twitter.
And for any ongoing movie recommendations, you can reach out to us via email at moviegoerspod@gmail.com. That's moviegoerspod@gmail.com. That's a wrap. Thanks for coming to the movies with us. We'll be back next week. We're reviewing House Party. Y'all take
Peace.
care.